Cuz chill back at it once again. Episode 10, 9, 10. Where we at?
I think about 9, 10.
Yeah, nah, we at 9.
We up there now?
Yeah, we getting up there, man.
For sure.
Consistency,
you know what I mean? We took a little break for the holidays, you know, Thanksgiving holidays. How was everybody's holiday? Well, I didn't get to see y'all. I didn't get to see my cousins.
Yeah, man.
We
I was out of town with baby girl, man, so that was definitely different. But I had a good time with baby girl. I was only there for like a couple of days, but it like, you know, them times when like you with somebody, but y'all had so much fun that it felt like forever. Like it was like 3-4 days, but it felt like I was there like a week or two.
Wow, that's good.
Gracie.
Dope time.
Got that recharge.
Yeah, and she wasn't even sad this time when I left.
You was though.
It didn't hurt, no, because she was happy. It made me happy. And then her mom sent me a message that, Mommy, I'm not sad this time. I'm just glad Daddy came.
Wow.
So that sent me like, girl, baby girl, yeah.
You did double back too, though. So that's probably like you was because you had just went like what 3-4 weeks ago.
Yeah, like the end of around what is that like Halloween time?
Yeah. Okay. All right. What about you?
I was in bed. Mm-hmm. I was day 3 post-op surgery. So I literally stayed in bed all day.
Oh yeah, my bad.
That's my mom. I'm sorry. Okay. So yeah, I was just in bed, bored.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Y'all pray for my cousin, man. She had surgery. Maybe she want to talk about it. A little bit later,
yeah. She want to get into it.
She healing.
I am healing. That's why I have my pillow, and that's why I have my pajama pants. So please excuse me. Let me live. Do not start talking about me in the comments. Okay?
We all a little comfortable. I almost put on my Crocs, man.
Yeah, it's cold and shit. The nigga ain't trying to get all fly.
You know, it is cold.
It's comfortable. That's why I got on a sweat jacket. It ain't no shirt under this bitch. Nothing but deodorant.
Right. Yeah, right in the bed when I get home.
You know?
Right. All right, so shit, we was gonna jump into that Biden and Hunter Biden situation. Him pardoning his son after he said he wouldn't. Everybody knew he was.
Right.
I feel like Democrats do that a lot. They kind of like hypocritical, the same shit, and it's both sides do the same shit to each other. Like they'll ostracize somebody for doing something that they do. You know what I mean? And you know, right in front of us.
T Nasty already getting his shit ready to.
Right.
T Nasty.
And my thing is. All right, pardon your son. I get it, but you need to pardon some of these people you done got locked up for these nonviolent drug crimes because it's hundreds of thousands of people in jail when they really shouldn't be. And your son was out here buying pussy, crack, guns. Like, you want to talk about a super predator, nigga. You raised one.
If you want to do it like that, hey, the same way y'all send out the stimulus check, send out a mass cleansing of the record for a bunch of people.
Man, that would help people so much. That could be reparations.
Either send out a mass cleansing of the record, or no more able to look into backgrounds on certain stipulations. It can be like schools and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think But I get it. He a dad.
Yeah. But
at the same time, like you say, bro, it don't look good, but it's politics. There's not really too much shit about politics. So. It's
just like, I don't know. I'll let you go, Brittany.
I'm going to play devil's advocate for a little bit.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't know. If you was put in a position to do it and it was your kid, would you not?
Definitely, but I wouldn't say I wouldn't.
And that's I think that's the big thing, though. Mm-hmm. He got up there in front of everybody and was saying what he wouldn't do and stuff like that. I would have flat out just said, yeah. Right. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Right.
Unless, depending on what the charge. Now, if my kid was in there for, murder, if it, unjustified murder, sexual assault, something like that, then now you're going to sit your ass in there.
He still would have pardoned him.
But I'm just saying on my end, something like that, I would have pardoned my kid. But some, for some shit like that, I'll do it. But I wouldn't have stood before the country and said that I wouldn't.
Right. And that's the whole thing about it. And I feel like that's the whole problem I have with that side and how they kind of approach not only us, but just the other side. Like, it's always like they're acting like they're holier than thou, but at the same time, they'll be doing the same shit. And then, you know what I mean, you'll look at they people as well and be like, all right, are you going to say something about that? And then their justification for not saying something is because they people don't say nothing. And it's just like, what are we doing?
I feel like if you know you're going to do some shit, just be like, hey, don't speak on it. Like when they were first like, hey, what do you,
Next question.
No
comment. I would say, hey, there's a whole department that handles that. I don't want to speak on that. I would say it's a touchy subject. I don't want to say nothing.
Right. Do y'all feel like Biden being as old as he is and not as sharp as he may have been as a younger politician, maybe why he slips up like that and says shit that he that he may not even be conscious that he's not. He probably said that shit and really thought he wasn't going to pardon his son.
I'll be honest with you. I think they did it suddenly because nobody probably thought T Nasty was gonna win. So when T Nasty won,
I kind of knew T Nasty would win.
I mean,
but that's how cocky they are too.
They are.
Hey, we threw this black woman and we made these record numbers. Yeah. But when he was like, oh dang, T Nasty finna win. Hey, let me get my son up out of here real quick Cause since he can't get me, I know he gonna get my son.
He knew what to do by getting his son up out of there though.
80-something-year-old Joe Biden went on the Breakfast Club and said, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black, bro.
That's the problem right there. You said an 80-year-old.
80-something-year-old
you don't understand nothing about what we got going on now. And it's not even about like just being on what's popping, but you don't have of a lot of the working class, you can't relate to them.
Right. You're
gonna try and give us wisdom about how stuff work for you. And the fact of the matter is, folks that old, you can't help us because when it was good for y'all could work one job and be straight.
Yeah.
Everybody is recommended. It's crazy that they recommend us have like a side hustle.
Yeah, that's just
so I'm like, are you 80? Now, it's some people that are trying to help us out, but like just having these 80-year-old leaders just because we always had these 80-year-old leaders, like, no, like, you was helping, I get it, you followed Moses, but no, we need somebody.
Followed Moses.
Yeah, like, you've been around here a long time. Moses? Man, eons, my boy. I'm just saying, like, you followed Moses and them when they was trying to get free, but, like, bro, we need somebody that understands what we need, because we're the future.
Yeah. Like, I feel like 60 something should be the cutoff for politicians. 65.
So we need people who was following Noah in them.
You know what? We need some people that was following NWA.
Hell nah.
No. I'm talking about that era.
But you know what?
Because that puts you around like anywhere from late 40s to mid almost 60.
No,
you NWA?
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about age?
No, but you might be onto something because there was a little post on Facebook and they said that these new YNs, y'all know they be calling. They said these new YNs can really be the new Black Panthers. We just gotta put them in the right direction.
Oh God!
So you might be onto something with that.
Hey, because I'm scared as shitless of them little niggas.
Because let me get to my car. Hold on, like I don't want no beef. I don't want none of this with y'all.
We literally are letting people lead us who was listening to Aretha Franklin's first album.
She said the first one. Who is this Aretha girl? She can sing, but
Aretha.
I should be doing this Highland.
Aretha. Like we got people leading us that was listening to Aretha's first album, bro.
Yeah, we do,
so we want somebody that listens to Keisha Cole's first album.
Love.
I don't know if I want that either.
No, Monica.
No,
we need somebody that was listening to Monica when she said, "I will cross the ocean for you."
You want one of them, but you don't want the Monica. You don't want the Monica that said, "I would kick down your door and slap your chick."
I mean, I like the. I mean, that's my shit. That's my shit. I mean,
wait a minute. That might make me. I can't answer that. I felt a little toxic trying to. That was a setup question. Man, I'm just saying, man, it's our time. Like when Beto O'Rourke was running, those are like people.
I like Beto too.
I did too.
They're younger. Even that dude that had to drop out on the Republican side. He was like Indian or Hinduism or something like that. Yeah. And it's just we need people closer to us that can actually understand what's going on. And it ain't you got to be hip and cool to with it. It got to be relatable to you.
I feel like once you get past that 65 threshold and you're still needed around, you should be like there in like an advisory role.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be able to take over the main. Like it should be a board of old ass motherfuckers that used to do this shit, that know the old way, that can advise, but they don't make no final decision on shit. They can just advise.
We got y'all in key parts. Like y'all are passing the same laws that ain't y'all okay with. Say the way the health insurance shit is, we probably gonna get into that.
Yeah, we can roll right into that.
Y'all okay with the food? We don't want y'all because we don't agree with that.
Yeah.
Y'all, matter of fact, we got people leading that were around when McDonald's still had sesame seed buns on the dollar menu. And McDonald's money, man. These folks
and playgrounds and
they playgrounds on the inside.
And they cool with the change of all this shit. But
when
we
the ice cream machine work.
Yeah. And they 80, so they got like 10 more years to live. Like, we got to deal with this shit that y'all doing 40, 50 years from now. Like,
and we really don't have the time nor the energy to deal with it. Not with the way I work. Like, we need somebody to really tap into, the Gen Z, because that's really where our future is right now. Mm-hmm. And so
them YNs.
T Nasty ain't trying to tap into that.
Nah, he not.
He is strictly about business. That's literally it.
And his business
he's probably trying to.
T Nasty probably trying.
He probably not trying to tap in, but he's trying to tap in. But he is strictly about. Yeah, you're right. His business. Yeah. If it does not pertain to him, if it's not making him money, he don't care.
They're gonna see that with you. If he about what he say he about with these tariffs, the way the prices are now is nothing to the way they're gonna look in a little bit. Bro. Like, the taxes and shit, that shit is gonna trickle right down to us, and we're gonna be the ones paying for that shit.
And they need to give waivers to everybody who had to buy during COVID, because y'all dropping prices on people's houses. But I'm like, y'all gotta do waivers for people that had to buy in that crisis era.
Yeah, I believe so too.
They
some
automatically we the people that's we getting ripped off.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man.
It's fucked up.
Biden did what he did with it for the son, but still, at the end of the day, in certain ways, it was kind of a bitch.
Yeah, definitely a hypocrite. And I wish they would just say that. They were like, if he would have just said from the jump, you know what, it's my son. He's had a rough life. He's gone through some things. I think I'm going to partner.
We're not going to be mad at you for being a daddy.
Because I know. But if he does that, then he also has to admit that the governmental justice system and prison system that we have that's supposed to rehabilitate ain't fucking something that's suitable to rehabilitate somebody, especially not an addict. So he would have to also admit that.
You can be a dad.
So when we got political hypocrite and T Nasty?
Those are options.
PH and T Nasty. Check your balance, man.
But yeah, speaking of balances and checking and goddamn shit, the CEO, man.
Bro, he straight, like, bro, he didn't hesitate.
Yeah, he just pulled. He was there to do a job, and he came to do that job. He did that job.
He smooth walked up that. I don't know if it was the same dude, but then they said if it is the dude that they got on camera, because the attire looks different. But they said he had been there for a week,
like, stacking it out.
So he had been chilling, waiting. But I'm like, how did he know the CEO was going to be there? Somebody, he plugged in with somebody.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
all I'm saying.
It was a hit. It was clearly a hit.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't random. He had a silencer.
He was right there. Like, he was so close to that man.
You in the military, you know where to go to buy a silencer?
You can get them, but you have to get a you can't just have a license. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
To get a silencer, you have to go through extra you got to go through extra paperwork to be able to get it.
And
anytime you get a silencer.
A lot of questions. And
there's a lot of
tracking.
Questions.
You're not just going to be able to be out and about with a silencer. So he definitely connected to some big boss shit.
Jesus.
Underground.
And then they went on ahead on with that meeting.
They did.
That's crazy.
That shit. He would have went on ahead.
ahead.
So since he was like the CEO, so like did his family have like life insurance since United Healthcare?
I don't know, but I know his job already posted on LinkedIn, and
hey, swear to God,
it's posted on LinkedIn. And
let me grab my laptop real quick.
He ain't even in the ground.
Let me grab.
Probably don't give a damn about that. I don't care who you are.
I'll take the job.
See, my conspiracy brain just get to going all different types of ways.
I'm like, did the company do it? This juicy.
Did the company do it? Did an angry patient that they shouldn't have fucked around with do it? Like, what's the connection and why did this happen in broad daylight?
Yeah, the comments on TikTok are so brutal. But they're understanding.
Someone
said
that they had recently laid off over 1,000 workers because they were like 7 million, had a 7 million loss. And also the CEO had a bonus for $7
million.
So I was like, well, damn.
Yeah, I don't be knowing. Yeah, I've seen a lot of different stuff. I don't know what's true, what's not.
I'm sorry, the comments were hilarious.
Yeah, well, you remember any? I know you do.
We as a people, when we come together,
the internet is undefeated.
I would never get rid of social media because I be needing to read that stuff. That stuff is crazy. I would have to go back to the video, but just reading the comments, they were hilarious. Somebody was like, my empathy is out of network. And I died.
I saw that.
I laughed so hard. I was like, y'all finna pop one of my stitches because y'all is not letting this man live.
And it's crazy because that structure that he's a part of it's like you don't know what he did to even become a CEO. Like he could have did it the honorable way and just be an honorable guy in a position that just ain't that great, that has a lot of people's fate in his hands. And it's just like, damn, he could just be a puppet for, you know what I'm saying, something else that's controlling whatever he's in control of, you know what I mean? And he just the guy that got knocked out for it. It's like, that's how I feel bad. I'm like, God damn,
I want to know the details. I'm sorry. Yeah. This, I want to know. I want to know what did you do, sir? Like, what led to this? I want to know.
I mean,
don't fucked up with the wrong person.
Yeah, if you ain't violating no kids or women, like, I don't see no reason to have to walk up.
He did an assassination like a YN nigga.
See?
Yeah,
and that's why they say they can be the new Black Panthers, because
he just smooth came out from behind the way it looked. He just came from behind
left on a bike.
Hey,
and rode through Central Park and disappeared on some.
And they said the reason why they got an image of because he was trying to flirt with the girl is because she said she wanted. The reason why they got
he killed somebody.
The reason why they got
I was gonna say now that's lethal.
The reason why he smiled is because the girl said she couldn't get a good glimpse of his face. Whoever was behind the counter, and she's like, "Let me see your face. Let me see you smile." That's why he smiled. He was flirting with
nigga bashful.
Bro getting ready to kill somebody. Hey.
Out there
so you trying to?
Hey, but what's crazy though? To ride off on a bike after you kill somebody
because he had to blend back into the norm.
It is so easy to do in New York, especially if he planned that out. He knew he was by Central Park. He probably been planning and plotting out the route to get up out of there.
I wonder how much money he got for that.
Ain't no telling shit.
And then you did that so smooth, like.
And they ain't found him yet.
Money probably hit his account as soon as it was.
That money had to be.
Yes,
that money had to been. Okay, look, where is my funds? I done my part.
Like at this point, this dude got to be going across straight lines.
Yeah,
or somebody hiding them for the perfect time for him to like.
I mean, shit, they don't know what he looked like. They got a theory that may be him, but that could be anybody.
I'm like, yeah, that's my whole thing. Is this really him?
Yeah,
this is when I almost get into that conspiracy, like.
It's like they don't know, but they got cameras literally everywhere. That's
so crazy.
That's why I think it's.
What if the government killed the CEO like they killed Dr. King? Because
it gotta be something like that.
What if the CEO's finna change shit and this boy got killed?
I just need to know that since he gone, if I go back and apply for United Healthcare, am I gonna get some insurance?
Is it wrong?
They said they were sending shit through today. Like,
is it too early to ask for discounts?
They said they were sending shit through.
Will we be like not empathetic if we did ask for a discount?
No,
because I need to know what I can get. Because I'm not working right now, so what can I get?
So is it too early? So is it too early to call them and say, "Hey, I know y'all short staffed."
Now call them folks.
Short staffed.
I know you
fucked.
Because whoever I will, if I was me, I would cuss you out as soon as you said that.
I hate that for the CEO's family because like you never want nobody to get killed.
Right.
But I'm be honest.
He could have been, and we don't know anything, so he could have been a great guy.
He could have been getting ready to change stuff. That's why I said, hey, I'm gonna throw a curveball. What if he was getting ready to change shit and the government said, kill this motherfucker?
Right. Or what if the government did say kill this motherfucker and it was just like the people and he was about to come in and change this whole shit, flip it upside down. We got a whole list of everybody that we're going to send through this weekend. All I have to do is sign the papers.
And the government was like...
Dude got up to the pearly gates. God, I was just finna hook it up for him.
But you know what? They don't...
fast forwarded. He got fast forwarded.
Because they don't want us to have health insurance. Shit, they gotta... Because they don't want us to go to the doctor. They got to have a way to kill us off.
Yeah.
So if he finna give everybody health insurance so everybody can get ready to go and be...
That might have been what's happening. That might have been what happened.
I'm just saying...
They gotta find a way to kill us off. That's why we keep having these damn pandemics.
The news need to report it right. That was white on white crime.
It was. He was clearly white.
He was clearly white.
Niggas don't do shit like that.
Because if he was black, we would already knew who he was.
Because we don't. For one, we not getting no silencer. We finna do what we do and we running.
Yeah,
and the car right there ain't no bicycle.
And we gonna be with somebody. Like somebody gonna be right there with us.
The getaway car already started up.
Yeah, and you can't hire a black man that's that skilled to do a hit in the daytime. We're not risking it, bro. Like. We already niggas. We can't sneak out through.
Because we gonna say, nigga, it's during the day.
Yeah, like nigga, during.
I do that shit at night.
Nah, about 5:30, it get dark a little early. About 5:45, I can, you know what I'm saying, make something happen. But broad daylight, bro.
I'm not doing that shit.
I don't know, man. That was crazy.
It was.
I wasn't here for it.
Okay, so Brittany, you was talking about sundown towns and the new information you found out about it.
I'm baffled.
You didn't know about them?
I never knew about a sundown town before.
I knew about them. I've never seen one, but I have. I heard it was a topic earlier.
So you never heard like street lights? Do you understand what that's about?
I never knew
get
nothing
home before
about
the street lights come on type shit.
Well, and as I was doing my research, because I told you I've been researching this. Apparently, that is where in the black community where get home before the street lights come on came from.
They could just ring up niggas and kill them.
Yeah, and I never knew
lock
that.
them up. Yeah.
When I was watching those videos, I'm wiping back tears when I'm listening because it was a little boy that was talking, and there was like a lady and her son, and then there was another lady that was talking. You know how she prayed for her husband every night because he get off when it's after dark, and I'm just like, I never knew this was a thing. Like, I didn't get taught this in history, so
I didn't either. I just found out outside. You know what I mean? It's just shit. I think they talked about it on Lovecraft County. Lovecraft County.
That's
they did
the town
with the Green
that was
Books.
That, and you know what? I think that show.
You didn't think it was real?
Well, I did, but I didn't know that's where, because apparently the show, that's where it was based out of. But I knew the shit was real because it didn't get renewed for a first season. Yeah, I mean, for a second season. And when shit like that hit the fan and they started pointing out all of that stuff, because they told stuff about the Till, Emmett Till that we never knew. They put everything out in that first season. Yeah. And when it didn't get renewed for a second season, I already knew what was up.
That show was fucking amazing.
It was.
That was like one of my favorites.
You're going to have to pull it up. You can still watch the first season.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it again.
I hate watching races.
I would definitely. Well, and it's not just.
It's not. Well,
it does. Well, it is.
But it's on like some Django triumphant shit. Like we're not.
It touches a lot of. It touches a lot from like back in the day. Like it gives just a little bit more history. But yeah, you gonna catch the racist shit. But think about it, shit. That's everything now. Yeah. But it's good. It's worth the watch. I would tell you that.
And they had something in it talking about the I think it's called the Green Books, and it would just give you a path to work through the United States that didn't have sundown towns. So it was like, if you in this area past this time, you need to go here, or you're gonna be in trouble here.
You know what? It was an episode on there.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Like when you saw that, you didn't think that was.
And the police had pulled them over.
It probably just caught up.
Yeah, for the one dude that just died. I forgot his name.
That was real shit though. That really used to happen.
Travel with your Constitution, man. That's what I'm gonna call it.
No, that's just so good.
Bill of Rights.
Yeah, that really hurt my feelings though. Yeah, I'm just in up here like, because they was talking about it was one in Alabama and Oklahoma or something like that. And I was just in up here like, why are we still dealing with this? We finna go to 2025.
Yeah, they still active for sure.
Cullen or something like that. One of the towns.
It's a couple in Texas.
I believe that.
Vidor, Texas. I just heard another one the other day. There's a couple in Texas. There's some here in North and then
Ohio.
There's a lot in the middle too.
Well, I mean, when you driving through Texas, we already know there's certain spots we cannot stop. Like, we be like, no, you're going to have to hold it because we're not stopping here.
Outside of where my daughter live in Jacksonville, there's a town outside of that's like that. Like, when I first visited her, we was on the road, and she said, yeah, don't go too far down this road because X, Y, Z. I said, I brought the blicky with me. Yeah. But, yeah, it's like, and you got somebody, and what's crazy is some of these sundown towns, some of the folks still have never even seen a black person.
They see them, but they don't interact with any of them.
No, I mean, like, it's some that are, like, they just
because they know to be in the house.
Yeah, up in the mountains. I was watching some on YouTube earlier today. I think it's the Appalachian Mountains in Georgia, where they got, like, real hillbillies that, like, inbred and all of that type of shit. And it's just like, it definitely ain't no black people up there, and they aren't welcoming to them either, but... It's like, it's cool. We don't want to be there any fucking way.
Like hillbilly mutants that was killing people.
I was just going to tell you the wrong turn.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. That boy was a beast with that bow and arrow.
It was no black people on there.
Yeah, nah.
It was all white people.
That's real, though. We don't be up there.
Yeah, but I believe that shit. They be testing shit and stuff like that all the time and fucking with these folks. And that's the reason why they be up there doing that. But it's like, yeah, that movie freaked me out.
Yeah, it's some freaky fucking shit out here going on.
That one, the wrong turn, because they all remind me of the same shit. Yeah. Like, I'll be like, that's why I be scared to drive at night.
So all you sundown town. If you didn't know, black people are amazing. Everybody's amazing, but get some black people.
They don't give a damn about how amazing we is. They don't care. They want the shit the way they want to keep it, and they can have it.
That's fine. Them small towns will eventually just die off.
Yeah, they might, yeah, or whatever. Fuck them.
I ain't got no reason to be there.
I ain't never thought about them.
I ain't never went to a Vidor, Texas, or some of the places that they named. Because I think all this started from that one place in, what was it, Bama? Coleman, Bama, or Mississippi, whatever.
Probably Mississippi.
Yeah, they're trying to make themselves a Christmas area, but everybody said, we're not fucking with y'all because y'all, for the past over a century, y'all been a sundown.
That's where that movie was filmed, I think, Mississippi Burning.
I'm not fucking with
Fuck that.
Nope, not at all.
Fuck that shit.
Well, that hurt my feelings, but I'm glad because I did my research. I was in the bed like, oh my God, and I'm wiping tears like, what the fuck? This is real life. Like, I'm really scrolling and like.
I always fill up when I drive at a main gas station. That way I ain't never got to worry about stopping in a small ass town.
Turn off roads and shit.
Never.
Yeah. It's not a good idea.
Gets me like this.
Cuz said you had some brain teasers or...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I do, and I thought this was so funny. So, yeah, I know. I ain't had nothing to do but scroll on social media because I've been in the bed. But it was one that I saw that I thought was funny, and it was like, who was in the Bible that y'all think can fight?
Peter.
Ooh.
You think Peter was throwing hands?
Peter was swinging on shit. He chopped off a nigga ear. And then another dude, I'm going to say... But it was kind of fucked up. His name is Paul in the later text, but before he started off as Saul, he was kind of fucked up because like he was going grabbing people, and you know, if they was believers in Christ and basically getting them executed and in prison and shit. But that nigga was a savage. But I'm gonna say Peter off real. Peter throwing them hands.
I'm gonna say Judas because if you if you bold enough to betray the Messiah, knowing this motherfucker the Messiah. You must be cold bitch with them hoes. Okay. Outside of getting deceived or whatever happened to him.
What he did to my boy Jesus.
Yeah, he ratted him out.
Mommy Gail came out, my bad. Yeah, my boy Jesus, Christ.
And went a long way to do so. And he got disciples. Dog. He got disciples.
You got a nigga that can turn shit into shit. He could have got you. He could have got you gold.
And he still said, nah, fuck that. So he was like, nigga, I'll whoop Jesus. He pretty much was like, nigga, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
y'all are so funny. I was listening to the comments, and the comments was cracking me up. I went with Noah.
Oh, no, okay.
And the reason why I went with Noah is
he
because...
He was like 600 something, right?
I was like, Noah built the whole fucking ark with his bare hands.
So you think he can fight?
Hell yeah, I think he can fight.
I'm going to go with what's the name too, though.
Go that. David and Goliath from David and Goliath.
David definitely going to bust the nigga down.
But before David fought Goliath, he had been protecting the sheep from like lions and all that shit. So he said, nigga, he basically been out here mystical. You ever seen him in a full fight with the best nigga help the best? So David been on that.
And I'm gonna go with Hannah too. Hannah was a lady in the Bible. She couldn't have kids for a minute. And I just know that women, when we get like, fed up with shit like that, we'll bust a bitch. I feel like Hannah had some hands. I feel like Ruth had some hands too.
Then that mean that girl with the issue of the blood, because she basically was on her period for like 12 years. I can imagine.
She had a lot of built up. Yeah.
Deep right now.
I'm just saying, like, if we go there, like, shoot, that girl with the issue of the blood was in it. I'm gonna go with David and Peter. Peter chopped up. Y'all fucking with my nigga Jesus? Wow. That's not the words they used in the Bible, but I'm just going to give it to you.
We don't know that because I'm here to say they was using it.
Hey, y'all get off my nigga.
Yeah, verbatim. We could have said.
We don't fight fair.
Nigga probably picked up his shit. Can you hear me now, bitch?
We don't fight fair. It's a movie, y'all, that I was watching before y'all got here.
Book of Clarence?
No, it's called Mary.
He was ready for that.
No, that movie is good. It's called Mary. It's on Netflix. I guess it just dropped or something like that. No, it's called Mary. It's basically giving the story of Mary's story, like Jesus' mom, because we've never saw her story being told. I was watching the first 30 minutes, and I done called Kiki because Kiki, she real into stuff, and I'm sitting up here like, Kiki, I'm like, yes, Brittany. I said, girl, why was they so brutal and hoes and stuff in the temple? Because Mary was like, had to go into the temple to become a servant at like 11. And then they had Lucifer was like trying to fuck like the whole entire time. Like he would not keep his hands off of her. He was like hypnotizing her. And then you get like, and this is literally like the first 16 minutes of the movie. And it just dropped. Like I watch it. I'm only on the first. I made it to 31 minutes, but Gabriel kept coming down to like
beat his ass.
He kept saying Lucifer, like basically like back the fuck up, Gabriel don't touch her. That's what I was about to say. I was like, Gabriel looked like he'll. Because he kept coming down, and
I think him or Michael kicked Satan out.
Yeah, because Lucifer is in the temple right now, just fucking with people now. And he's literally walking around, and the way he looked, I'm like,
whispering.
Oh my God! Like he keep messing with Mary, and he's hypnotizing her and like whispering things to her, and she's telling him, "I don't want to do it." So he blowing on her neck, and Gabriel was like, leave her alone. Because she's young. And she's still like 14, 15 years old.
All up on her like, baby.
Yeah. And he was like, no, I said. And he was like, I've been having my eyes on you. The servants have been talking about you. And I'm like, Y'all was brutal.
That's pretty interesting to see that.
The one dude got mad and he, one of the ladies said something, one of the servants, and he just stoned her ass and kept walking. Now I'm sitting up here like, that was so brutal in the temple back in the day.
I got a question since you talking about Mary. Did she technically cheat?
No, she didn't cheat.
What, to have Jesus?
Because she let God get her pregnant, but she was married to Joseph.
That's the Immaculate Conception.
No, wait a minute.
It's literally the only outside marriage birth that's been excused. Is the only one.
Everybody excuse me, but would you say Mary cheated?
How she cheat?
No.
She accepted it and let him.
She didn't have a choice. She didn't lay down in the bed willingly with that man.
The angel came and talked to her and told her. That's kind of.
Are you going to deny God's baby? Like, she didn't like her and God didn't go lay down in the bed. He didn't bend over.
That's cheating.
She did not cheat.
Anybody justified as a Gemini?
Look, because we have an answer for everything, and she did not cheat
because it was God.
It was God.
It's the Immaculate Conception.
It wasn't Lucifer.
Brittany on that.
I can't wait to say I really feel God told me to do it, babe.
Hey, as long as you ain't.
Take your ass in there with that shit if you want to.
Look.
Yeah, okay. God told me to do it. Y'all can quit blaming shit on him. That's what we gonna start with.
Okay. Did you have you said you had two, right?
Yes. The other one was because don't piss me off. Don't try that shit. Don't go cheat and say God told me to do it. Because y'all about to see a whole. I'm not married.
That's
okay?
a little bit crazy, okay.
And I'm not Joseph either. Because I'm not Joseph, okay? Okay.
There's only one Immaculate Conception.
Only one. And that ain't it. That's going to get your ass beat. This is why women be putting their hands on men. I'm starting to understand now. And we're not normally violent.
You're going to jail.
You're going to jail.
I'm calling the
cops. Come here. God told me to do it. Okay. Oh, don't piss me off. Come on, man. Don't. Do not piss me off.
Oh, yo. Let's go. What's the other one?
Yeah, what's that second one?
Start Gemini. Hold
it's coming. I'm trying to hold it in because once I start Geminiing, like y'all might as well shut this shit down. Cause
you're gonna go on the run.
It's a wrap. Y'all know how we do, and y'all we go back to the first episode when we talking about all these personalities. All of them about to come out.
I ain't got my blicky on me, man.
I got mine, so
I'm gonna thump you in your stomach.
Please don't, because then you really gonna piss me off, and I'm not gonna feel shit until I'm done. I'm telling you now. They be fucking with me sometimes. Anywho, listen. All of the movies that we like to watch, all of like all the biography movies and stuff. Mm-hmm. You know, New Edition, Ray, What's Love Got to Do with It? All of those type of movies. Which one would y'all say, Selena, all of them, which one would y'all say was the best one? Like, what do y'all have like a top 3, top 5?
It's hard to beat Ray, man.
Ray was good. No, just any of them, period. Like, we have a bunch. You know, we have like Ali.
Like when they do the biography type thing?
We got Selena, James Brown, New Edition.
Biopic, NWA.
I'm going to go between, you saying Ray, NWA. You already put James Brown in there, but don't forget.
I didn't like the James Brown movie.
Really?
Chadwick Boseman didn't do a good job.
I didn't like it either.
I liked it.
I didn't like James Brown.
I think because he showed the character of who he really was, and like listen to like Dallas Austin.
Not really.
Dallas Austin put stories in there, like on the 85 South show type shit.
What that mean?
No, like of his personality, like at times he was a fucking asshole type.
Yeah,
thing.
but he still didn't. He didn't deliver it like he was like.
I think we need another one.
Yeah, we need a. Yeah,
we got 85 Whitney movies. So
he killed Jackie Robinson. Now he did that.
No, Jackie Robinson was good.
I like Get On Up more.
I didn't like it.
What's love got to do with it?
Oh, that's in my top 5.
Hey, babe.
Really y'all know how they feel about Angela Bassett.
Hey, babe. How you doing today?
Yeah, definitely in my top 5. And I finally just watched King Richard.
Yeah, okay.
Will Smith did a good job.
I haven't watched it yet.
I liked it.
It was good.
It made me want to go study who he really was. And I went and found some YouTube videos. And I think Will Smith played that part. Like, he was acting exactly like that man.
I was wanting him to fight back at that one point when he was getting jumped.
The YNs, I needed him to. It took a minute, but you see how he was slow to react and got his battles handled.
I want to put Temptations in there, but they say there's a lot of stuff that might not be accurate.
Yeah, I mean, if you
all of them got a little bit, but the Temptations was good.
It was that Michael Jackson movie, The American Dream.
Only that one.
That one was good.
Because I don't know what the fuck Flex Alexander was thinking.
We don't even acknowledge that. We don't even acknowledge that shit. That shit was Lifetime, wasn't it?
Yes.
They ought to be a goddamn shame.
They should be.
For some of the shit they be trying to get away with.
The Aaliyah movie they did was horrible.
Who else did a bio? You know what?
Jennifer Lopez played the shit out of Selena.
Can I put Cadillac Records in there?
Oh no, that was good.
Yeah, that man. Hey, I almost could. I almost could understand why he died leaving it, even though that's like it was kind of altered. That I don't think that's how it exactly happened with him dying. Mm-hmm. But I was like, damn.
It was
a broken heart. Then
that's real life.
We could do Dream Girls because that's technically about the Supremes.
Yeah.
That shit was my shit
I'm gonna go in because I'm gonna sing every song.
Jimmy got soul.
Eddie Murphy deserved a Grammy for that. If he didn't get it, I don't know. But
I think he won. He won some type of. He won Best Supporting Actress, I believe, in that or something like that.
Jennifer Hudson did her thing in there.
Jimmy Early.
I think the other Ali movie, the one where it's him with Sam Cooke and Malcolm X.
I think that's a TV show. That's a TV show. Yeah, I hadn't seen it yet though, but I want to see it.
But was it Malcolm X?
It was
It's recent.
No, because dang,
older?
What's the dude?
X was a good movie too. Speaking of Malcolm X, was good. I don't think it's in my top 5 of biographies though. Like,
yeah, I gotta watch it again.
New Edition is definitely number 1 for me. New Edition and NWA, I think they gonna get like my top 3.
It's too hard to beat the
Yeah, because New Edition they played them so well. Like, and the Bobby Brown movie was good too, only because he did his thing in New Edition as Bobby Brown and was casted. I think that was good. But the Bobby Brown movie wouldn't be in my top 5.
It didn't hit as hard because, like you said, all of them other characters added so much more to that movie. And they really did. And you saw it when they did the Bobby Brown movie. That should have been that should have been a hit.
The American Dream? I think New Edition for me would beat the American Dream. I don't know. I
never watched it fully.
What, New Edition?
Yeah,
it's a 3-part movie. You gotta go. It was so good. And I like how they added the BET Awards in there at the end because I remember dancing the whole thing at the BET Awards when they did that, the anniversary special, and they brought everybody on stage from the movie. That was super dope. Yeah.
What else got by?
What else? Yeah, we got that Ray motherfucking.
Ray is in
I hadn't seen the Elvis movie.
Wait a minute. Little Richard's bio.
Yeah, but he played the part, but I don't think that's a top 5 movie. Like,
who was that playing that part?
Oh, dude.
JT. Yeah,
Leon. Shoot, he been in damn near every one of the damn type of classic movies.
I didn't like the Little Richard.
Because he was in 5 Heartbeats.
I didn't really like Little. And I don't care what y'all say, 5 Heartbeats.
5 Heartbeats, that shit.
Because I didn't even know it wasn't a real group until a couple of years ago.
Well, it was based off of the Dales or something like that. It was based off a real group. They just couldn't get the clearance for them, so they didn't.
Shout out to Bobby
They had to change it at the last minute.
I didn't know that.
Because that song is real. That Hard is a House. That's a real song. I think it's the Dales or the Chalettes or somebody like that they wrote that about.
Man. 5 Heartbeats is a
that's
real
one of the
group
best movies ever.
For us, 5 Heartbeats is a real group.
It's a real group.
Nothing but love for you.
Who else?
Baby.
Is that all the bios?
When there was that guy pulled over, they was singing that
he
shit.
Said, well, you a singing group.
Why don't y'all sing? Them damn sundown towns.
That was for sure a sundown town.
Talent saved their ass,
definitely a sundown town.
And on the Temptations when they bus broke down and he was chasing it with that shotgun. I was like, kill your crazy.
What you doing the crowbar, boy? That boy shooting. Get your ass back here, boy.
He was mad. And what he threw? He threw a can or something?
No, he had the tire crowbar in his hand.
Because he was mad.
Like,
y'all had David messed up. I don't know. Those were all good. We have. Oh, you know what I just watched recently, and I thought she did a good job playing her. Aretha. I finally watched that.
Jennifer Hudson.
That movie was so good, y'all. I finally watched it for the first time. Ooh. I didn't know her husband was that mean to her.
Aretha's?
Yes.
I feel like everybody's husband was mean to them back then. He used to beat the hell out of her.
That's what they did back then. You know what? No, is it called Numbers? The one with the women who worked at NASA, the black women? With Taraji P. Henson.
I don't think it's called. I don't know if it's called Numbers.
I know what you're talking about.
Hidden Figures.
Hidden Figures.
That was amazing.
That was good. That was real good.
And Janelle Monáe, oh my gosh.
She can do no wrong. I don't care what she is.
She can. Just a chocolate. Just I can't say.
And you knew she was fine.
It's going on YouTube, so I don't
know she was fine.
Speaking of, I watched Harriet. And saw her in there.
I haven't seen that.
It's on Netflix. Please watch it.
Did you like it?
I was crying. Yeah, it was good.
I don't know if I want to watch that.
It was good because I like to see
slave movies. It just makes me so upset.
It's going to make you upset, but it's just like getting through all of the other slave movies. Like you get through it and you be like, and this is why we are who we are today.
I'm gonna be watching.
You know what else was based? You know what else was based on the real one? Rosewood.
Slave, none of that shit.
I haven't seen Rosewood.
You remember Rosewood?
The show?
No, the movie. The one with the dang, what's the big black dude name? Remember the dude, Jody's stepdaddy? Remember
Ben Raines?
When the one where he was the guy that came in town and that woman.
The Hoovers. If you say Ben Raines, I gotta say his part for Baby Boy, bro.
It took me a minute for to catch on what you said.
Rosewood was the one where that white girl cheated on her man, and then she blamed it and said a black man raped her.
I know what you're talking about.
Went through killing everybody, killing a bunch of black people in that time.
I haven't seen it from beginning to end, but I've always caught bits and pieces of it.
That shit is a tough ass movie, especially because you know they killed Big Mama.
No,
you ain't, bro. I'm gonna have to show it to you.
I don't be looking into slave movies and shit like that. I don't be wanting to.
It's after slavery. It's like I want to probably say.
I'd rather read about history than watch it. I think it's early. I don't like to see
I be leaning to do both. Like I like to read the books.
19 teens, maybe 1920s, because it's still early on, like dirt roads type shit.
Yeah.
But it's after slavery, but we still being treated a little bit different. But
did y'all see that slave movie Will Smith had to do after he slapped the shit out of Chris Rock? The one that was on Apple.
It was on TikTok.
I was supposed to watch it, but I never did.
Was it good?
I don't even remember if it was good. It was just like a movie. It was black and white. It looked good. Like visually, it looked like they spent the money on a budget and shit. But
I just can't do slave movies.
It wasn't about shit.
Yeah, I can't do all of them.
Slave movies, like it. I think it sucked more, especially like if you ever had like moments of racism. So that's why I don't even want to do that because
you've had moments of racism.
Oh hell yeah, military.
Oh really?
I think I had more in the military from like certain groups. Sometimes it wasn't even white groups, and then like realizing like some of the stuff that happened like when I would be out with my friends before I got in the military and a little bit after.
Yeah.
Like damn.
It's like blatant racism or just like outward like
the profiling us, cops profiling pulling us over just because we were black dudes, and then like just certain things that certain people would like say, and you like, what you mean by that type of shit?
Okay, well yeah, I don't know. I'm talking about like just like
no, in the military for sure, like they was definitely.
Oh,
like,
me and my sisters did when we first started Burleson. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Y'all should have told your cousins. We'd have pulled up.
It was my mom. My mama was trying so hard to get us. I love you, Mom, because she really it was her. She had just got her first home by herself, you know, and it was in Burleson, and we hated her, but we appreciated it. I'm like, okay, Mama, you on your shit. So she didn't want us to be in the area because, you know, we was on the east side of Fort Worth or whatever. I was supposed to go to, like, Eastern Hills. And she was like, yeah, nah, you're not going there. I don't want you to end up pregnant. But then she moved me over here with the white people where we was, like, doing drugs and shit. So I was like, what's worse? You want a dolphin or you want a teenage mother as a daughter?
What's
like,
worse?
Not understanding. But
I don't know which one would you want. I'll take a dolphin.
I'm gonna take a dolphin.
Oh God, I'll take me a little dolphin.
I ain't gonna tell y'all what I took, but I was fucked. I didn't know what I was doing. I cried. I was like, I'm so sorry, Mom. I never do this again.
Yeah, we can imagine out of Burleson.
Man, them white people was crazy, but they were so mean to me and my sisters. Like, you know, shit. It was only like my freshman year of high school. We probably was 5 black kids at that high school, and when they said calling us niggers, they made sure it was the ER. Wow. So we had this, we was monkeys, we was black monkeys.
What was y'all gonna tell us?
We was everything. I don't know.
You heard this?
Hell no.
We would like, y'all, we would go home and cry.
I enrolled. Fuck you talking about?
We would tell my mom, like, and she would be like, y'all, I don't have nowhere else. Because, you know, she was working 2 jobs. Like, it was really nothing she could do. We was on a bus with these racist motherfuckers. Like, they were horrible to us. Man, and so one day, it was this one boy, he was handicapped. He walked on these walkers. Every day when he would get on the bus, he would like spit at us. We would be walking by the bus to get on our bus, and he would always get on his bus first. He would spit out the window at us, call us black niggers, black monkeys. One day we walking up the stairs, and he had these walkers, and he hit us with the walker. Man, we got suspended, took that damn walk, and we beat the fuck out of him. I was like,
let's go.
And my mom felt bad because my mama works special ed. So, you know, her defense is like, he was special. No, he knew what the fuck he was doing. And we had taken it for so long, y'all. And it was like, that was by this time, this was my junior year. So I had both of my my senior year, I had both of my sisters at school with me. We were like freshmen, sophomore, senior. We all did. It was a bunch of us. It was a bunch of, because he was hitting us with his walker and calling us niggas and stuff. And I'm like, bro, we've been here with you for 2 years
be handicapped for real now.
Oh, he was there because we beat the fuck out of him with his walker.
So when did it ever stop? Like, did it ever calm down?
My senior year, it did calm down because the blacks, we started dominating. You know, we were taking over track. We were taking over basketball. We were taking over dance.
So by your senior year, what would you say the percentage was? You said it was only 5 of y'all when you got there.
Literally,
like I could count on one hand. But by the time my sophomore year hit, like the very next year, I'd probably say it was a good like 30 or 40%. Because they brought all of the football players were black. They need us. Y'all know how that shit go. But by my senior year, Burleson shit was about 60-70% black.
It was on then.
We was taking over.
Better not say nigga.
I wish mixed kids on all you racist motherfuckers.
They got them. They got them.
Listen, it's a thing on TikTok where there are mixed kids that are talking about their racist grandmothers, and they are giving like, you know, I'm mixed and my grandmother does. Like, it's a whole dang thing. You got just get on there and Google it. They're telling all of the racist things that their grandmothers say.
I'm talking about all y'all that was at Burleson fucking with my folks. I hope all y'all kids give y'all mixed babies and y'all daughters start wearing the short, typical bob of a white woman that got mixed kids.
The gutter bunny.
Yeah. And I hope the kids don't look nothing mixed or straight niggas. I hope they look like niggas. I'ma be honest. And I hope you get in your feelings when somebody fuck with them.
Yeah, they got us blocked. Yeah. They've been blocking me for the past year.
That's the only way they can feel racism is when they have like mixed kids, and then they love them. And then they love them. And then they find out their kids go through some racist shit.
Then they want to come up to the school and they mad.
Man, I hope y'all get some mixed babies. I hope y'all get some mixed nigga babies.
It's coming, bro. Niggas don't fuck something.
This generation right here.
They go fuck something.
It's coming, so they can get ready.
If they go to college, they gonna fuck one. Because we all the athletes.
Yeah.
They need us.
Unless you send somewhere that got like, it's just row and swim team, but we gonna have maybe 1 or 2. We even in wrestling.
We in swim now too.
We in wrestling.
We learned how to swim now, so we taking over really everything.
We know how to swim. We just don't really compete in it too much. We're starting to
we don't swim for fun. We swim to not drown.
We're starting to get more competitive in like tennis and like wrestling.
We're really taking over everything.
We are.
It's fun.
Actually, we're just getting it back.
We're athletic.
That part.
We're getting it back. It was already ours
like
to
country
begin
music.
You see that shit on the CMT Awards? Yeah. What he said about Shabuzi, the little bitch ass shit he said.
Bro, they saying all
what
that.
What he say about everybody in the bar getting tipsy?
Country dudes.
They just try and tell them that it don't sound like country, but how can you tell the originators what country sound like?
We started the country. Take it back to Cadillac Records. We started this country shit.
Yeah.
So what is it supposed to sound like?
Roll.
He was saying like we've been kicking Shabuzi for years around here, some shit like that out there. Where they had won an award or some goofy shit. I was like, he still got the #1 song in country.
Yeah.
A nigga.
We're
most of the year.
Back what belongs
most of the whole
to
damn
us.
year. It's okay, man. Look.
Everybody in the
we gave it to y'all. We went and made more genres, and then we're doubling back.
They took it from us, and we let them have it for a minute. We had to
we
come back. We spinning the block, and we're reclaiming what naturally belongs to us.
It's some fire ass country artists out there. So we spinning the block.
I like country music. I like some country.
We gave y'all a warning with Lil Nas.
I like some white country music too.
Me too. I ain't gonna lie.
They got some
Shout out
to
shit. Chris Stapleton, man.
They be jamming.
And Morgan, what's his name? Morgan Watson or something like that.
Morgan Watson. Luke Combs.
Yeah.
All of them.
Baby, lock them doors and turn them lights down. That's my shit right there.
Man. Hey, that's some shit.
Yeah, oh God.
And I'm a huge fan of Blake. We're not gonna forget about Blake.
Blake Shelton.
Yep.
She think my tractor sexy. Sorry, my bad.
We're not gonna let out Reba. Reba is top notch.
The queen.
The queen.
Oh, and Dolly.
Oh, we're not leaving out Dolly.
Dolly is only in her 70s.
Yeah, she got them doctors.
I didn't know she was so fine back in her prime, though.
Oh, she was a bad bitch.
She was bad.
No disrespect, Miss Dolly.
No disrespect.
I will always love you.
But she was so
I know you're
fine.
the originator of that song.
Yeah, she was. She was like,
she was beautiful. She didn't need the surgery.
No, she didn't need none of that. Yeah. That's a fine lady.
Man, she was.
Miley Cyrus' daddy, he do what he need to do.
Billy Ray.
I don't like how he started treating his daughter, but his music was fire. So.
You know, she started wilding out. You know.
She was wilding, but he was also wilding. Like
they both was wild. They both was wild. He was a wild boy.
He's like a rock star country singer.
But
he's like a rock
Billy Ray
country
is so
singer.
fine. That's a fine white man.
I
mean, y'all said Dolly was fine.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right.
You got it. Look, goddamn, you got it. When you're right, you're right. Okay.
But yeah, that topic about the way the old household structure used to be. So we was talking about before the pod, if you could go back to those times, because I had saw something where someone was saying how men of that time didn't know how to cook, they didn't know how to wash clothes, they didn't wash dishes. They just did man shit, you know, what they would consider man shit, like yard work, bring home the bacon, whatever, like, you know what I mean, taking out the trash, doing all that stuff, fixing stuff around the house. And the women in the house, like the mother, the sisters, they did the cooking, the cleaning, the dishes, but they didn't touch the yard work. They didn't touch any other man stuff that, you know what I mean, you consider man. They didn't work, like, outside of the home, you know what I mean? Not that they were in the home all day, every day, but I'm saying like the man would go out and work and then the women would do. Y'all know the gender roles that we all are so against these days. But we were talking about it and we kind of fuck with the old way.
I do.
A little bit in some aspects. Like I can see the benefits of it, yeah, and like the balance that it provided. Like if I had to wash a dish or fold clothes ever again.
I think it kept a good system. Like I told y'all, I feel like if things were like what men did, and women did what they did back in the day, I think holidays would still be great, because I think women make sure to bring out the culture, the funness of like when you come home,
love.
Your wife bring out that peace. So when you go to the holidays, your wife is gonna make sure, babe, we gotta make sure we get our lights. We gotta make sure we get this for the food.
Something about a way a woman can make something
it's just a touch to it. And it ain't like, oh, you need to be in this place, because like we're not saying the women that do want to do the other things you can't, but I just think if we praise that still,
and then shun it
in a healthy format, like, bro, I think like I don't think
people do it today. People do it today. You know what I mean?
It's just like we so praise entrepreneurship, which ain't nothing wrong with it.
Independence and all this
that
shit.
It's almost like when a person like feels like they have to do that. So now in their mind, they're like, "Damn, if I just want to have this simple life, like I'm a lazy motherfucker, or I'm overbearing,
or I'm being
like,
controlled." Like we got so many negative stigmas on top of this structure that we used to have that benefited us in many ways, and in some ways it didn't, like the way, you know, not communicating feelings and shit like that. But anyway, I'm gonna let Brittany go, and then we can double back on that. But yeah, what you think about it?
I wish we could go back to it.
Yeah.
I also don't like seeing so many men, specifically our black men, dealing with depression because they are so worried about providing for their families. I feel like if we go back to the way that it used to be, that ego, it wouldn't be so stripped like how it is now, because they are already in that leading role and automatically head of household. So you're automatically providing for our family.
We're dependent on you.
Yeah, we're automatically dependent on you. You know we're dependent on you. And you know that we're at home doing what, you know, was basically deemed for women to do.
Right.
So I think it would help with a lot of that stuff, because a lot of our black men are suffering from that shit today.
Yeah, just
like a lot. Just not saying that they're not doing it, but simply because they feel like the way society is lined up, they just feel like they're just not doing enough.
Yeah.
Because because we're doing it too. You know, and so if I could be at home, I would definitely do it. I would still be bringing home some type of income, but I would be doing it from my house. Like I wouldn't be out doing labor and work and all of that shit. Like I'm gonna be at home, I'm gonna cook, I'm gonna clean, I'm gonna be doing my little content creating, I'm gonna be taking care of my kids, I'm gonna have fun with it.
Right,
but then I want to make sure my man is taken care of. But then he doesn't have to think like, okay, now I need to be doing something extra, I need to be doing this, I gotta figure out another way to make money, because he's already doing all of these.
Yeah. And I think about like what the women used to do for fun, like back in those days. I wondered if were they like singing through the house and just like,
they was definitely knitting some shit, singing
dancing
and knitting and
doing their hair,
sewing clothes.
Baby doll,
my baby doll. And you know the hair was always laid. The hair was laid, the makeup was laid.
They be all around the house in they nice little dress, hair, everything.
Man, I just think about that and just like the beauty in that structure, and not so much like whatever. I don't even know if it was feminism that maybe had like start making us look at that structure in a way to where it's like, all right, why are women having to do that role? You don't have to do that role. You know what I mean? But
I think it was part feminism and part we wasn't certain parts of on the men's side we wasn't doing our shit right.
That too, yeah.
Like you can't be
holding up our end of the bargain.
Like you can't just be like hitting on the woman type shit.
Yeah. We didn't make it sweet enough to where they wanted to stay in it.
Like cool, we bring home the bacon, but bro, at some point, I think. But back then the issue was just men. We didn't really think of the emotional side enough on that. I guess.
You know what I really think it was?
We didn't make it soft enough.
By and large, the mass incarceration. The drugs being imported from different countries. We don't have boats or planes. How they getting into this country? Heroin hit a generation of our men. Crack hit a generation of our men. Pills, codeine. Every generation of our men get hit by some type of shit that we don't make, we don't create. It come from somewhere else. We don't know how I get here, but it fuck us up. And I feel like it fuck up our family structure, and it always has from each level on. And that's where we started to come unhinged and start snapping and being erratic and putting our hands on our women. Because I don't know where that came from. You know what I mean? Like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't even feel like that was something that even in the slavery day. Like you would never beat your woman after you seen what we done went through. Like you see us get our ass beat. Like when we get back to the house later, like that's not gonna be my way of trying to get my point across to you.
I mean, Master was probably beating on their wife.
Beating everybody. But I'm saying like, when we get home, we're not gonna do that to each other.
When we get back to our little cottage,
you know what I'm saying,
or whatever.
Yeah, that is a good point.
I feel like that came about.
I don't think we was beating them when we was in the slaves, but after that, we took on some bad fucking traits. When we got a little bit of freedom.
I was gonna say, well, because that's what they learned.
Yeah, that's what they learned, and then you got the house nigga, field nigga mentality. So people selling. It's just so many different trickle downs that trickle down into our family structure and broke it, and now that shit is just it seems irreparable at this point, but.
So y'all saying I should start a petition and get some signatures?
Try to get it back to I mean,
hey, look, if
you can convince enough women,
if you find some women that's ready to let's
listen. I'm ready.
Really, let's make it simple. Like let's make life a little bit more simple.
But they gotta do their part. Cause I'm gonna tell them when y'all sign this petition, please know. If you're not going to work, if your man is out there and you don't have to do anything, you don't have to. Cause let me tell you something. I've lived it before. And it was great.
Compared to having to do it all on your own.
This is like literally like this is like my first time. 2021 was my first time actually just doing it by myself.
On your own, yeah.
Like I moved out on my own, but it was literally for a couple of months before me and the girls' dad moved in. So this is my first time. I've been doing it for almost 4 years now. Me and the girls ain't never went without anything. But that shit has been hard.
It's hard.
I don't want to do it by myself.
Yeah, you cannot trip and fall or that shit. You
can't. I'm not gonna lie. It is great. Like with my ex. Like just seeing her in there, like make me a plate or like getting me a plate ready, for like work in the morning. I used to just be like, hey, it used to be that simple shit.
Yeah.
Like I heard from her like a little while ago, and she told me like I realized how spoiled it was. I had to get back to becoming independent, and I hated it.
Hated
it low key was just. It just felt right, you know. Shit, it wasn't even on no. Oh yeah, I'm the man. It just like.
Like, thank you.
Like you care about somebody enough to do this for them, and then you see when you actually take the time to pay attention to what they doing. Like, dang,
the effort that go into it.
She making me food, or like she makes sure I'm good. XYZ, like, fuck.
Yeah,
I can't wait because it's coming. I can't wait for my man to say, baby, you ain't gotta worry about nothing else on me. You ain't gotta worry about no bills, no rent, no more. Okay, what you need me to do?
I'm gonna get there again.
Yeah, man, I think that would be the ideal. Like if I had a job good enough to be able to provide to where she didn't have to work 40 hours a week like I do. You know what I mean? Like whatever she want to do work-wise, she can do. And that's her money. She can do what she want to do with it. You know what I mean? But she got her responsibilities. You know what I mean? Like just like I got mine.
She got to get the Wi-Fi. She got to pay for the Wi-Fi. I give her the Wi-Fi and the cable. And
see, look, we already fucking
there
up.
You
we
go.
Supposed to take care of all of that.
But she gotta pay. No, you paying for the Wi-Fi. You paying for the. You paying for everything. What do you mean? She gotta pay for the Wi-Fi.
He said she make her own money to give us.
Yeah, but
let that be her money. What he's saying is, if we're gonna go back to the old to where it used to be, where the man was paying for everything.
Well, no.
No, that's not what we're talking about.
That's what you want to do. You talking about?
I'm talking about bills.
We're talking about responsibilities for your.
You talking about if we got like the income to do it that way.
Yeah. I just want to say, like, if I got to do that, that's what I said. I'm talking.
I'm just thinking of like right now, shit.
No, like, okay, go to TikTok when y'all get home. there's a challenge on TikTok where women are walking up to their husbands and saying, hey, baby, I don't have no money to pay the mortgage this month. And their husbands are looking at them like, why the fuck are you bothering me? When do you ever pay the mortgage? Like, I love that life for them because I remember there was a time where I didn't even know who the fuck the damn money was going to. I didn't have to worry about that. I
remember the last time I didn't have to pay rent on the fucking first.
It's ghetto. It's ghetto as hell. But I do know that life is coming back for everybody who desires it. Not everybody want it. Not everybody care for it. I desire that life. So even if I became the breadwinner, I'm still gonna make sure the money is there because I don't want those worries. Like I don't want to worry about if the money is in there, my husband will already know I need you to make sure everything's paid for. I don't want to touch that. I don't want to worry about that. I have other shit I want to do.
Hey, and to all you boss bitches out there, I will be your house husband. All right, I'm just saying.
Shout out to the boss bitches because there's a bunch of us.
End, I had a food cook. You know what I mean? House clean.
I know that's right, cousin.
Throwing pipe in this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I can get it right. Just gotta take care of me, you know. Have me wind and dine. Let me.
I just can't. I'm not good with cooking.
You ain't gotta cook
like a motherfucker.
No, you know how like it's just certain shit. Like look, I'll get under that sink. Ladies, I still know how to change oil.
I can do that shit too, but I'm saying like if you want me to just be your house husband, I can.
I just cooking is just I don't know.
So I do everything else but cook then.
Eat the box from the back and front, all of that, you know. Yeah. Daily.
Definitely from the back.
Like I said, definitely from the back.
Play your part.
Yeah, do your part.
If you ain't cooking, you gonna play your part.
I'm a clean. I said you gonna get in there and cook and make some tacos.
I can only do that for Angela Bassett.
Right. You know what? If Courtney B. Vance gonna beat your ass, I can feel it now. Her husband.
He's an old school player too. He has cut you.
He looked like he was running the Black Panthers. Don't mess with him.
So you telling me, are you asking me, am I willing to get my ass beat for Angela Bassett? If that mean I get
that
Angela Bassett?
Ain't what I asked you, but is that the answer you giving me?
I'll take her before and after menopause. Hot flashes, cold flashes. I got you, boo. Gray hairs, dark hairs. I got you.
Get out.
You ain't gotta die, baby. You ain't gotta die a thing with me. You're the motherfucking improper influence.
You know what?
Do you know how much role play we can do from all the movies? Man. Oh, and then
what's your favorite movie from her?
Wait until Excel is mine.
I'm not gonna lie.
She was
I don't want nobody.
I
don't want nobody to burn my shit. Bad. But the way she walked off after she burnt that motherfucking shit.
And flicked that cigarette?
Yeah.
That turned you on?
God damn it. Between that and her and her being Stella got her groove back, that's what made me want to go. That's when I got into reggae. I said, shit, I need to go there to get me a Stella.
Man.
You want a Stella?
Wait till Excel, boy. She was just, boy.
She was that girl.
I'm finna start sweating thinking about this goddamn AB.
She was on that what's that thing called? A Ferris wheel?
Yeah.
I'm like, girl, I'll take you out any day.
That boy got on that dance hall. I said, fuck, that could have been me. Bro, I was like 12.
My goodness.
Man, Angela Bassett, I'll do what I need to for Angela Bassett.
So Angela Bassett is to y'all what Halle Berry is to other men.
Halle Berry is very beautiful, but I've just always Angela Bassett and Sanaa Lathan have always just
Tracy Ellis Ross is like that for me. I got
I love me some Tracy.
I got a thing for her.
Angela Bassett and Sanaa Lathan.
Thing for her.
She gonna get tired of playing basketball fucking with me.
She ain't gonna play no
more.
And then she did that sex scene when she was pregnant and they did the sideways. I said, ooh. In Best Man Holiday.
Oh, yeah. Tay Diggs. And Tay Diggs.
I was like, shit.
You are so annoying for that.
Tracy Ellis Ross probably that for me.
She definitely she been fine her whole fucking life.
She do Pilates too.
She do.
She can do a lot of.
I don't even know if she.
I'm not gonna get us canceled.
I don't know if she like me.
I'm not gonna get us canceled.
No, that's how I feel about Lorenz Tate and Morris Chestnut. Like
that nigga's a vampire,
and he can be one.
And Lorenz Tate is how tall?
It don't. You know what?
How tall is Lorenz Tate? Talk about I don't do short man.
I don't do short men, but I don't do short men.
Take a jig on that because I wanted to know something.
I don't do short men, but let me tell y'all something. Lorenz Tate would make me change my mind.
That's what I'm saying. So when you that nigga,
you just gotta be that nigga. I'm sorry, if you not, then you not.
Hey, that is a great topic, bro.
What?
When you that nigga, it make girls fuck them standards.
Oh, yeah. That go out the window.
Because my nigga is that nigga. I don't care. And I'm going to do whatever for him.
Because I know a lot of you girls who claim XYZ what y'all don't like on y'all posts.
They be going for it. If it's the right person, yeah.
If
bro.
it's
only
the right
speaking
person,
from personal experience.
You will go for anything.
I'm not telling on nobody. I'm only speaking from
And
personal
men do
experience.
it too. Like they'll lower their standards to deal with a certain type of female.
If it's somebody you really want, if the chemistry is there and you really want them, you gonna do it.
Yeah.
Either make you reconsider some shit. You know.
Look, she went from bro. No, she ain't even all that. Didn't she do that? You were like, bro, you know, at like 7 p.m., right when the sun is almost under its peak, when the light hit her right here on this side, bro, she is almost a 10.
Almost.
Damn. But yeah, no.
Yeah, we done cut the shit today.
Next topic, you gotta be that girl or that nigga.
That nigga.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's gonna be.
But hey. That all that he gotta be 6 whatever, nigga. If she like you, she like you. And if she don't like you, she don't fucking.
And if y'all
she don't like you,
stop lying on them posts.
Move on. It's a million women out here, bro. Like
talking about you like
one that you like you. Just keep looking, bro.
I can't tell you how many girls done gave me waivers. So well, you 5'11", yeah. That shit you talking on that post didn't matter.
Yeah, that shit.
I ain't
gonna tell on nobody.
Yeah.
Cause I don't know if they gonna want me to spin the block.
And I chop trees, goddamn me. So
Ask Jackson.
Do what you need to do with that information.
I got a ladder.
Tall and ass over here.
And a chainsaw.
I'll walk you down. That's what we do. Chop them down. Chop them down.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Chop.
My goodness.
Chop. I feel like that song came on every 5 minutes back in the day.
And
she over here laughing, shoot. For your short man, you over here on bending knees and shit.
Only for Lorenz. But you know what? I ain't even got to worry about that because I ain't never met a short nigga that I liked, so. Ever.
Her husband is the same height. Well, her first husband, same height as me.
I about to say, wasn't
he? He a little taller than you.
I about to say, wasn't the second one shorter?
But when I put my heels on, he's still taller than me.
What about D?
Me and him was literally like he was like just a couple of inches taller.
So you see that?
But my thing is,
she like you.
But my thing is, as long as when I put my heels on, if you're still taller than me with my heels on, I'm okay. And both of them are taller than me with my heels on. So,
fellas,
and you ain't got no ridiculous heels either.
Fellas, remember this. You always taller.
Well, I don't know. You be wearing the hell
out
boots.
And I do. And I'm going to wear my boots. I don't care how tall they are.
You always taller when you laying down, fellas.
No, because when I wear my boots now, my man's still up here. And I love that for me.
That's what's up.
I don't care how tall a motherfucker. Whether you look up or down,
you're going to chop it down.
Either way it go, whether you looking up or down, your face is going to be, never mind.
You know what? Don't get us banned. Don't get us banned.
You say what? Foot on your
don't get us banned.
Either way it go, I'm knocking your lashes off. It don't matter. So like, whether you looking down or up at me, your lashes still going across the pillow.
This is giving the pod after that.
All right.
We definitely got an hour and some change on the books.
Yeah, say like $112 in that bitch.
Yeah, holler stuff.
This was a good one though, man.
Yeah, this was a good one,
we touched on everything.
Hey man, appreciate y'all once again tuning in to the Cuz Chill podcast.
Chill.
Man, y'all know how we do it. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man.
For sure.
Give us some topics that y'all want us to talk about. Yeah, man. We don't care what it is.
We no punches.
Yeah, we're gonna get some more clips and shit going for y'all too. I know y'all like the clips and get the little cliff notes and shit and see little parts and be like, oh yeah, let me go watch that whole episode. Gotcha.
I know what y'all can do. 2025 is coming up. I know a lot of people are not into resolutions, but if you have some goals and stuff that you're willing and you're trying to accomplish, put those in the comments. Let us know.
Yes. Ooh. Oh, and I wanted to say as well about that topic we spoke on earlier as far as the women's structure and the men's structure. If you want to give us a list of what those women duties are and then those men duties are in your opinion, and we'll break it down and chop it and argue about it. Goddamn me.
Or give us what your requirements would be from your man, or the vice versa.
Your non-negotiables.
Hey, what can folks say? Look, let us know what your non-negotiables are.
Non-negotiables.
I just need my man to bring home the bacon, and I'm gonna fry it up. That's it.
There you go. There it is.
Hey, man. Until next time.
1, 2, 3. That was fire.
No, facts. Man.
Right.